Okay, today we are going to work on some stretching and strengthening for our lower back. Really good if you have a herniated disc or any lower sciatica pain with the low back, the low lumbar. But we're going to take you through about a 10 or 15 minute routine. I'm going to walk you guys through what you guys can do. And this is something that you can do every day and something that we can build upon as well. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to lay on the mat on our back. Okay, and we're going to put our feet flat and our knees up and just bring our arms to the side. And as we lay down, we can feel where we're plugged into the mat. We can feel the back of our head on the mat. We can feel our shoulders on the mat. We can feel our sacrum on the mat. Where you can notice that your neck is not on the mat. And that your low back, there's just a little pocket of air underneath your low back. Okay, so we notice where we're plugged into the mat, and we also notice where we are not on the mat. So first thing we're going to do is just really take that low back and press it down. And then we're going to arch the back. And then exhale, push it down, and arch. And we're just going to keep going back and forth here 5 or 6 times. It's just a miniature cat-cow that we're working on, just really warming up those little muscles, those tiny muscles, those fibers in your low back, your pelvis, your sacrum. A few more times. And flatten it out. Good. From here now, all we're going to do is take our rib cage, stiffen that area, that core, those abdominal muscles. And all we're going to do is march our legs up and down. Now what I want you to think about doing is imagine you have 2 hot cups of coffee on top of your stomach. And we can't spill them. Up and down, keeping that core. Point your rib cage towards your hips and hold. Keeping that core nice and tight. Again, just basic movements, engaging those muscles. And settle them both down. Now from here, we're going to take our arms over our head and start to reach back the right arm. Now you'll notice your rib cage might start to come up off the ground. Again, keep that same structure of the core as we reach the arm back as far as we can, and then come back up. Switch sides. Okay, now we're going to take that right leg and slide it down the mat. Pull it in. Left leg. Not twisting and not turning. Okay, now we take the right foot, as the right foot extends, we're going to take the left hand to the right, or the right hand to the left knee, and reach the left arm over the top. And then we switch. Keeping the core down. Keeping that rib cage nice and flat. Good job. Of the mat. And then all we're going to do is take our arms wide with them and then just rotate side to side. Doing our windshield wipers. And we can begin to look over the opposite shoulder. So if our knees are down to the right, we look over our left shoulder. Knees are down to the left, we look over our right shoulder. Back and forth. From here, we'll draw our feet in about hip distance apart and walk our feet inward. Engage that core, stiffen that area between your rib cage and your hips, drive the knees down and lift the hips. Strengthening up your glutes as we lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to hold this last one. Now as we squeeze our stomach down, we point our rib cage towards our hips. We want that pipe from our ribs to our hips. And we're going to roll our buttocks towards the back of our knees. And we're going to pull with our hamstring in. So we're really contracting these muscles in the backs of our legs while also opening the front of our legs as we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. One more time. We drive the heels down. Point the rib cage towards the hips. Roll the buttocks towards the knees to contract the back of our muscles. Pull your knees back using your hamstrings as we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Okay, from here, we'll take our right foot across our left knee. And what we're going to do is lower halfway down on an exhale and inhale up 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Looking over now our right shoulder as we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw our knees up. Now we can just gently hold right here. Maybe place a hand on the inside of your knee. And if we're near a wall or a chair or a couch, what we can do is take our foot up against that side of the couch, the wall, or a chair and hold it there. Okay, if you don't have it, you just keep your foot on the ground and gently press that right knee open. Again, this should be a gentle stretch. We don't want to be jamming anything. Just hold gently. And we'll switch sides. Take your left foot across your right knee. Inhale. Exhale down to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and hold. Look over that left shoulder. And draw everything up. Now again, we can take that left hand to the inside of the left knee and gently open it up. Again, if you have the wall, you can put that foot up against the wall or chair and hold it. And whenever we do a stretch or a movement, we want to make sure that we can breathe the whole time. We don't want to be in a spot where we can't breathe, where we're straining. Okay, let's roll over and come onto our hands and knees. We're going to place our hands underneath our shoulders, our knees underneath our hips, and we're going to exhale, rounding our back. Squeezing the glutes, tucking our tailbone underneath. Then we're going to inhale, drop the belly button, flip the hips. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come to a neutral spine. We can tuck our toes underneath now. And all we're going to do is walk our hips back. Now if we want to flatten our feet, our tops of our feet down, we can walk our hips back a little further, walk our hands out at the same time. Or you can keep your toes touched, whatever you prefer. Inhale, we'll rise up, and then we're going to come right onto our stomach. We're going to walk our hands forward and just lift our chin and chest. All right, we should feel a nice natural curve of the spine. The hands should be towards the front. And just gently hold. Now, if this feels good for you, we can come up maybe onto our forearms. Again, if it's too much, we just walk our hands forward towards the corners of the mat and hold. Slowly roll over onto our side. Push yourself up. And there you go. Okay, there's a quick little routine for your low back, herniated disc, whatever have you, back pain. This can be done every day. It can be done twice a day. I'd recommend it in the morning to get your body moving, and then in the evening right before bed to just loosen everything up. Do this every day. You're going to really start feeling feeling better, and we can start adding on to that as well. So there you have it, about 15 minutes, and do it every day. Thank you.